On this Sugar Showdown, we're looking for the best pies. 3 pie professionals square off to impress our panel of judges.
It's bright, it's acidic, it's the flavors I love.
Only one will be awarded the title of Sugar Showdown champion and walk away with $10,000.
Hurry, hurry. The pies are just not cooking fast enough.
This is not the way I wanted it to turn out.
What's going on here?
This cannot be happening.
Let's meet our bakers. Pete Sturck from Westerville, Ohio, has been making pies for almost 40 years. His cherry pie was chosen as one of Oprah's Only the Best selections.
My favorite pie is always cherry. Grew up that way, still that way today.
Paula Haney operates Who's Your Mama Pie Company with over 150 different pies out of Chicago, Illinois.
Pies are the very first thing I learned how to make, and I think the care and the love that goes into that pie is going to come through when the judges taste it.
Stephanie Duong runs Roselle Desserts from Toronto, Canada. She's worked in top restaurants from Paris to Hong Kong.
Sugar is my passion. This is what I'm meant to do for the rest of my life. I don't know how to do anything else.
Welcome to the showdown. For this challenge, we need you to make 1 pie using this mystery ingredient, lavender.
I am nervous because I have really messed up some lavender desserts. It's like chewing on a bar of soap if you get it wrong.
When this is all over, one of you will have to go, but 2 of you will then compete for the title of Sugar Showdown champion and win $10,000. We'll be judging you on presentation, taste, and originality. You have 90 minutes on the clock, and your time starts now.
I'm thrilled that the mystery ingredient is lavender just because I worked with it before and it reminds me of my time in France. So I'm making a lavender pie. It's going to have a peach lavender compote. I'm going to layer it with a lemon lavender cream, and then I'm going to finish it off with honey lavender whipped cream and pistachios. I'm adding dry lavender to the crust just to give it that extra punch.
We decided to make the blueberry lemon pie with lemon, blueberry filling, lavender, meringue, topped off with macadamia nuts. So we have to get the pie dough started first. Our secret weapon is lard. Lard has a better flavor than butter. It has a larger flake for the pie crust.
I'm making a lavender blueberry compote pie with a toasted oat crumble and some sticky glazed blueberries on top. I'm making our all-butter pie crust. So our pie crust is all-purpose flour, salt, a little bit of sugar, some unsalted butter, and we use a mixture of water with a little bit of red wine vinegar.
So this dough looks really good. There's bits of lavender in there.
One of my worst fears is a soggy crust, so I'm going to avoid that by baking the crust fully and then putting in everything else after.
Hurry, hurry.
So Bruce is working on the filling. It's peaches that we've diced up and a touch of lemon juice, and it's got a bit of lavender in there. Peaches and lavender are a natural pairing, and because of the infusion, it's going to taste like summer.
So yeah, I just want to cook it enough so it's a bit soft.
We got to get the crust done and get it going in the oven. In the blueberry pie filling, I'm going to put blueberries, sugar, and cornstarch.
We'll put some lemon juice in there and give it a pop. There it goes.
The lemon pie filling consists of lemon juice, sugar, a little bit of salt, egg yolks, cornstarch, and then we cook it up from there.
Oh, it's a little runny. It might just not set well.
This lemon pie filling better thicken up so it won't run all over. A little bit more heat, a little more cornstarch.
Let's meet our judges. He's been executive pastry chef to Daniel Boulud, Johnny Iuzzini, world-renowned pastry chef, Sherry Yard, deli man extraordinaire, Zane Caplansky. So lavender, which I know of as soap, what do you guys think?
Good thing about lavender, it can be beautifully fragrant. Bad thing, medicinal.
There's a really fine line between having just enough to be floral and beautiful and delicate and being extreme and, just like you said, being soapy.
Well, in the garden, lavender can take over, and the same is true of food. Lavender, if it's not used right, can just absolutely dominate.
So I'm just gonna infuse this cream now with the lavender so we can whip it a bit later.
Be careful, it's very potent.
So we need to make the lavender cream, which goes on top of the fruit compote.
Is that enough cream, Chef?
Yes, that's fine.
Thank you.
It's got eggs, a lot of lemon zest, and sugar.
Please
We're gonna
cool
be
down.
super tight, eh? Because we have to garnish this thing, too.
Yeah, I know. Beautiful cream, baby.
We're gonna add a ton of butter to this lavender lemon cream.
So you want the butter and the cream to be just the right temperature for it to emulsify?
I'm really afraid that we're not gonna have time to cool down the cream because the butter needs time to set. If I don't have enough time, we're gonna have a liquidy pie.
The crust looks good.
Yep. Okay, we're just finishing up the blueberry with a lemon on top of it. We should be good to go to put meringue on it.
We are going to put the lavender in the meringue. It gives the meringue a little bit more of a floral taste and a slight blueberry taste, so it kind of helps the whole pie out. Meringue is always tricky. Depends upon the temperature of the eggs. It's just fickle.
Courtney's making the lavender pastry cream because that needs to set up. And she's got eggs, sugar, some cornstarch, and she's infusing the dried lavender buds. Yep, smells good.
So I'm gonna pull it and strain it.
All right. I think that's it. Maybe a pinch of salt.
Lavender honey's going in.
Yes, please.
The lavender honey is honey that's naturally infused with lavender, so we're gonna put that in the whipped cream and top the pie off with it. Freaking out right now. The pies are just not cooking fast enough.
Now it's in the hands of the pie god, Steph.
I need to do something. I'm gonna crank up the oven.
Just hoping that you'll be able to taste the lavender in here. Do you taste the lavender?
Could use a little tiny bit more.
If the judges can't taste the secret ingredient, uh-oh.
You think we should start it over?
Hey guys, 15 minutes left.
Yeah, give me a little bit more.
I'm concerned about the level of the lavender in the meringue. I didn't want to get too much and not too little.
Yeah, we'll start over. Make sure they taste the lavender in the meringue.
Courtney's making a little blueberry compote to go in the bottom of the pie. She's got blueberries going on, a little bit of lemon juice, because that really makes blueberries pop, and a little bit of lavender honey.
I feel so relieved that the pie crusts are out of the oven, but now we have to cool it down and fast.
See what it tastes like. Good flavor.
We got the meringue on the pies. We have to get these pies in the oven. We are going to have just enough time to get the meringue done.
Oh my God.
I'm making a nice oat crumble to get some crunch. Salt. The pie is built on each layer of flavor being absolutely where it should be. So we're checking the oat crumble to make sure that it's crispy and it doesn't stick in your teeth. It's good. It's good.
So it's all about layering flavors. Got lavender in the crust, lavender in this peach compote, and lavender in the lemon cream.
I feel like the elements are gonna come together really nicely just because there's a lot of depth of flavor in there, and it's going to look very nice as well.
Oh, I hope that sets in time.
Okay. Pie shells are done, they're good. Now we just have to assemble the pie and get it chilled down enough for the judges to taste. I'm starting on your pastry cream.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Good one. Crumble?
Crumble.
I'm going to pipe honey lavender whipped cream, and then we're gonna garnish it with just a bit of toasted pistachios and candied lavender.
It's crunch time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. It's over. Got it. Pete, tell us about your pie.
We decided to make a homemade blueberry filling, homemade lemon filling, and meringue, which we put lavender in it and topped off with macadamia nuts.
I love meringue, and your meringue was heavenly high, really beautiful. And the lavender did come through in a very fragrant way that it balanced well with the
Good,
blueberries.
But there are problems with your pie. The crust is barely there, and it's quite thin, and it's missing that flakiness that I'm looking for and that butteriness.
Paula, tell us what you got.
We made a lavender pastry cream. We have a little bit of blueberry compote. Then we have an oat crumble and some blueberries on top with lavender honey.
Paula, I thought this was a really nice piece of pie. The oats and the sticky blueberries and the crust and the cream came together in a nice way. I love the way you used the lavender, just perfect.
What I don't enjoy is how much cream there is. It kind of masks some of that delicate flavor that we're looking for with the fruit.
Stephanie, walk us through your pie.
So my pie is called Memories of Southern France. I have a peach lavender compote at the bottom. I did a lemon lavender curd, and then lavender honey whipped cream, and we topped it off with some toasted pistachios.
Stephanie, these flavor combinations really hit home for me. I trained in the south of France, and we worked with these flavors day in and day out. It's bright, it's acidic, it's the flavors I love.
You know, Stephanie, the fact that the curd didn't set really spoiled all the effort and all the skill and talent that went into this.
All right, guys, you could head back to your stations. Our judges need to decide who's going home.
I'm very happy with what we accomplished. I think we're gonna move on.
I'm not sure what the judges are looking for presentation-wise. I'm a little concerned that our pie is not spectacular enough.
It's anybody's game.
Stephanie, your flavors were great, but your pie turned to soup on the plate. You're out of the showdown.
Thank you.
Thank you, good luck.
Thanks.
I'm disappointed, naturally, but I still have my bakery, and I'll keep on baking.
The theme to this next challenge is Amusement Park. You have to make 2 different pies, and just to hit you with a little bit of a curveball, your pies must be served with homemade ice cream. You now have 2 hours on our clock. The time starts now.
I have no idea what to do with the amusement park theme, so I decided to make something colorful. I am making a peach rye pie with peaches, blueberries, and cherries. And then we're gonna make an apple blackberry pie with banana frozen yogurt.
Hey, Pete, I'm working on getting the dry ingredients together for the pie dough.
All right. I am incorporating the lard into the flour and salt and the sugar, taking care that we don't overmix it or undermix it. It has to be just right.
All right. Immediately, I start thinking about the food at amusement parks. So I'm making a cotton candy pie, which is a Hoosier sugar cream pie in a popcorn peanut crust. We're gonna swirl in some fruit purees, and we're gonna make some sponge sugar cotton candy to put on top. The second pie, I'm making an Atlantic Beach pie, which is a saltine crust with a lemon filling, and we're gonna put a little bit of candied lemon zest on top. So the first thing I'm gonna work on is popping the popcorn for the crust for the cotton candy pie. Oh boy. But as usual, I put too much popcorn in the pan, so the top's coming off the popcorn. All right, stand back. Yep, there we go.
I am making the peach riot filling. The riot is the burst of the blueberries and the cherries against the peaches, and it's a real good flavor. Then we add the flour and sugar, starch, a little bit of butter, and a touch of cinnamon. Great.
We're making a peanut popcorn crust. It's graham cracker crumbs, peanuts, and popcorn. And then we hold it all together with some melted butter. This is nice.
I have to get the apple pies going. Get the brown sugar, salt in it, and a little bit of cinnamon, and then we mix them up with the blackberries.
That'll do it.
When you're rolling out the pie dough, you gotta get it not too thick, not too thin, because it'll bake uneven.
The judges says we should have these pies a little thicker.
We got them all laid out, looks pretty good, and then we just gotta build them up and put them in the oven.
Do you think these are gonna be enough of an amusement theme?
I hope it will be.
When I think about amusement parks, everybody's having fun, bright colors, so that's why we picked these colors for the pie.
There you go.
I'm gonna start the Atlantic Beach pie shell. I'm grinding up saltines in the food processor. I'm mixing them with sugar and salt and butter, and then pressing that into a pie tin. It's Hoosier time. I'm putting together my Hoosier sugar cream for the cotton candy pie. It has cream, sugar, vanilla, eggs, and a teeny bit of nutmeg. And it cooks on the stovetop, and it's just amazing.
I'm a little worried about this.
Okay.
Getting thickened.
Is it not thickening?
In time.
Can't believe how long we're whisking the Hoosier sugar cream.
You guys see what's going on over here?
Yeah, that Paul is stirring up a storm over there.
But it's like the complete opposite on the other station. But if it were me and the pies were in the oven, I would definitely be using this time for my advantage to maybe working on some decor.
All right, here we go.
right,
Thank you.
get that.
It's taking forever. Come on, Bubbles.
Bakers, 15 minutes to $10,000.
Darn it. Okay. This Hoosier sugar cream has to be done. It has to be perfect. It's the whole pie. We're thickening up nicely over here. It's starting to thicken. It's starting to get shiny, which are all good signs. But I think it's good.
This is open behind you, but
I think that's good. So we're filling the cotton candy pie. Courtney made some wonderful raspberries and some blueberries separately on the stove, and we're just gonna strain a little bit directly into the Hoosier sugar cream pie to make these really bright colors.
all right.
So next I'm gonna separate these eggs, hopefully without making a giant mess. The Atlantic Beach filling is lemon juice, egg yolks, sweetened condensed milk, and salt. Courtney's making sea salt ice cream. I think it's gonna go great with the pies. There we go. Ice cream is extremely tricky. There's a fine line between that perfect texture and melty soup. All right. here we go. Oven door is open behind you, be careful. So the saltine pie crusts are baked and out of the oven. We can fill them, and then we put the whole pie back in the oven.
I'm working on making the banana frozen yogurt right now.
Sarah put in yogurt, honey, bananas. We thought it might be a step up from regular ice cream.
What consistency do you want the ice cream?
Pretty thick.
All right, let's regroup and clean this up and start sugar. I am so nervous about cotton candy. Oh, I haven't done sugar work in so long. I'm taking isomalt, which is an invert sugar, which was engineered specifically for doing sugar work. We put a little food coloring in there and get these crazy bright colors. Okay, looks like maybe I'm gonna go red. Come on, baby. The sugar work came out. It is so hot pink, it's crazy. Woo.
1 minute left. Only 1 minute left.
This is dripping everywhere.
Something's happening here.
I turned the oven down a little bit because they were burning on the top.
All the edges of the pies are burnt. This cannot be happening.
They're not gonna be very pretty.
They should look like that one on top. We saved a couple, and the rest are pretty messed up.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. One of you will walk away with $10,000. And one of you is going home. Pete, Paula, I asked you to make 2 different pies following the theme of Amusement Park. And your pies must be served with homemade ice cream. Pete, tell our judges about your pies.
Well, I made a peach riot pie, we call it. Peaches, blueberries, and cherries. It's a fun pie, and I thought it might go well with the amusement park theme. And apple blackberry is just a good pie we make in the fall. And we made a banana yogurt ice cream.
Pete, the apple is nice. I've got the tart, I've got the flakiness of the crust, and when I go over to the yogurt with the banana, it really blends well, and that tang of the yogurt is really fabulous.
Pete, as soon as I hit into the cherry, blackberry, blueberry, it's a salt bomb. Like, I love salt. Like, you're way off on balance.
Huh, okay.
Paula, let's hear what you have to say about your pies.
We made an Atlantic beach pie, which has a saltine crust and a lemon lime filling. And then the second pie is our cotton candy Hoosier sugar cream pie. And we made a popcorn peanut crumb shell. Then we swirled in some blueberry and some raspberry to give it some color. And then my cotton candy spun sugar on top. And we made a little sea salt ice cream.
Paula, visually, all the colors, it's playful, it's fun, it's amusement park, and it evokes the spirit that we're looking for. The lemon, I think, is delicious. I think it's a great idea. The idea of using saltines, not only to give the texture, but also the salinity, I think that's such a great pie.
Thank you.
For me, these pies are both very cream-based pies, and the ice cream as well. It's like cream a la creme, some variety in there with maybe some fruit. Would have been nice.
All right, it's time for our judges to decide who will go home with $10,000. It's gonna be a tough one, right?
Heck yeah. Yogurt and banana for the ice cream. It's inventive.
And it's great. It's actually what we needed to cut all that sweetness, you know? I mean, the only fault in this pie and this whole plate was that salt. The texture's right, the fruit's right, the balance is right, everything is right.
The crust, flaky, delicious. Even the overcooked parts, totally forgivable. And on the apple side, a wonderful example of a wonderful summer pie, for sure.
I think Paula really showed her creative side in her 2 pies. She really took the theme to heart.
The peanuts to the popcorn to the cotton candy, even the design and the decor on top. Where she could be faulted is a lot of cream.
There are some technical issues with her pies and the custards. I mean, the proportions aren't perfect. And the pie has a lot of sugary notes.
There are mistakes on both plates. There are successes on both plates.
Absolutely.
100%.
Have you made a decision?
I think we have.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Pete, your flavors were bold and exciting. Paula, your pies beautifully convey our amusement park theme. And the winner of this sugar showdown is Paula.
Good job.
Thank you. I proved that I could withstand the stress and make the food I know I'm capable of making.
We're getting a new cooler.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, it's so good. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great pies.